Hi, I'm Christina Sims. I am a wife, mom, and I'm also a personal brand and marketing strategist and entrepreneur. I live outside of Pittsburgh, and honestly, family's been everything to me. It's definitely one of my core values, and that's really at the heart and soul of everything I do, and I'm grateful for that. My Seb Derm journey has definitely been a roller coaster, trying things and just never quite ever landed to a solution. I started first noticing symptoms, it was about winter at this time, and my scalp was already starting to look a little dry, but then I noticed what was distinctive about it was really white, thick scales, and I would of course pick them off, and the next day they came right back, and I was like, okay, what is going on here? It started getting extremely darker, and in African American we experience hyperpigmentation, and I thought maybe that was it, but then I just noticed it kept getting darker, and more importantly it was spreading. It wasn't like it was just one section. It started off in a corner top of my head, and then it was almost to my eyebrows, and so that was just something I immediately felt dejected again, crying in my room once again, just thinking, oh my gosh, like I look hideous. I'm not even, that was really the raw feeling of that. For someone who is an African American, our hair is really, it's our home. It's really how we see ourselves as a statement of our identity, and here I felt something was taking away from that. So it took me about a year to seek treatment. Part of that was my own personal pride. I just didn't want, it was fear. I didn't want to know, okay, what do I have now? But I finally just said enough was enough, because I was just so tired of crying in my bed at night and looking in the mirror and just feeling ashamed of what I saw. So it became this just feeling like, okay, this is something that's going to hold me back both professionally and just personally, even my relationship. I mean, I'm grateful my husband loves me no matter what, but it's just as a woman, you want to feel that you look your best. And when you're working, especially in branding and marketing, your best is what sells. So prior to my diagnosis, I had never heard of Seb Derm. I was looking online, trying to find different answers, as many of us trying to. And I think the biggest thing with my journey with Seb Derm as a Black woman is the fact that there was such a lack of resources. My initial instinct was to go to the internet to try and see if I could obviously self-diagnose, just to have just direction on what I should do, looking for resources. And the images didn't look like me. None of the articles spoke to me as a Black woman. So I truly feel had I had those resources at my fingertips, I would have been into the doctor's office a lot sooner, just because it would have relieved some of that initial fear I had and hesitation. So 3 things I would say to someone who's facing Seb Derm in their journey. I would say, number 1, Seb Derm does not define you. Number 2, seek help immediately. And number 3, you are not alone. Just because this condition is in your life now doesn't mean that's who you are in life.